What up, guys? It is time to get to the Chisato showcase on the road. I built her up per usual. Let me quickly show you guys. I was doing some rolling for my gear and I got absolutely shafted. I wasted like 30 on her, which was definitely not the move. And I didn't even get anything like that crazy. I mean, this one's not bad. Also not bad, I guess. 777, I got 1 level of doll, and I put this cube on her. She wants to hit attacks right here, 48 normal attacks, so I gave her the ammo regen cube. I think that'll probably work fine. I got spoiled a little bit. I feel like she's not the worst, actually, but whatever. I built these two teams. I'm gonna do one more after this, and I'm gonna see how it would work if you would try to run her on the off rotation. I feel like it's not the biggest deal because you're probably not going to run her on the off rotation anyways, but I still want to check. At the very least, I want to see how fast the stacks go down. But anyways, I feel like at the very least, she's going to have a decent amount of value. Oh wow, I mean, they are going down. I clicked tab, by the way, but yeah, sure. Yeah, the burst animation is still, yeah. Anyways. I mean, it is going down relatively, you know, fast. It is, I think, 1 every 2 seconds, right? I definitely think Ada is actually not too bad in this team because she already has some true damage in her kit. I think buffing that might be pretty good. Yeah, this one, normal attack deal true damage for 10 seconds, so then she'll just buff that. Let's see, realistically, we don't want to go down under 70 because she loses this attack. And then, I mean, if you go down under 55, then it's just rip bozo, I guess. The main thing I'm looking for is whether she's comparable to Raven. It's kind of grief. I guess I would say that we're in a bad spot right now because we don't have much, like, iron hitters in the upper echelon of units, you could say. So like we don't have any iron units that are comparable to, like, I mean, Rappy obviously, but even someone like Black Shadow, we don't have an iron version of that. We have Red Hood, which, I mean, I think Red Hood is still usable in specific setups, but she is rather old now and kind of power crept. That being said, I mean, this Chisato character probably adds some leeway to that. I don't know if she's going to be the craziest, but we will see. At the very least, I think if she'll be good at bossing, kind of like how Raven is, then I at least appreciate that. Eve turned out to be like, at the end after everything is said and done, so, I mean, not too bad damage-wise. She out-damaged Raven. Raven is more of a bossing character, I would say. But she has mostly single target damage, though. And also, that wasn't against Cyber Banish. Okay, that wasn't actually too bad, all things considered. I definitely think Ada might be her best support. Fuck, should I run a different type of team? I have Eve on this one just because I thought that'd be funny. See if I can get some stuff. I kind of want to run Grave as well to give Eve some more crit rate. I mean, what's my Eve's crit rate? How much? Do I have any crit rate rolls on this? No, I don't. God damn it. I kind of want to run, you know what, I am going to run, what's her face? Let's run Grave, that'll be fun, why not? I never get to use Grave, and she's pretty decent. Oh, my skills on her, 777, okay. I definitely need to organize some of these stuff. I feel like for me, most units get a decent amount of value when they release if they're decent at bossing. I don't really care about campaigning too much because, I mean, I'm going to use the same ass team every single time I run campaign with, I mean, Siren Crown, Prepper Red Hood, we get Helm, and probably Snow White's probably just the team I'll just push campaign with. I mean, who's going to stop me realistically, right? Oh, by the way, I saw this hilarious bug while I was doing the campaign. Fuck, I have to put Chisato right here. Like, when you have Chisato right... Oh my god, Eve. The gun is, like, floating. Fuck, I need to show you guys that. It was so funny. Okay, mainly Eve, I just want... She is aiming for the boss, correct? I think she's aiming for the boss. So, she'll make the boss take more damage. I don't know if it's that crazy, where we'll see a big jump of damage, but I definitely do want to see this. And it is kind of hard. I took away Crown support here. I mean, Graves support is pretty good with the crit rate, and I mean just the regular attack support. But Crown is pretty broken, all things considered. I think there is just going to be value for her, just because she's iron and she's decent, and we don't have many iron options. Wait. I said it was 85. What was the stacks? You don't want to drop down to... Oh, 70. Okay. Alright, well, she definitely doesn't go down 70% if you're just bursting regularly. She gets to 85. But, let's see. If you missed one rotation, I think that will bump you down under 70, it looks like. Let's see. I mean, I did comparable damage, even though I had type advantage here. I think it was Crown. Crown's way too broken. Let's see the damages. Yeah, it did about the same. Yeah, I feel like she's probably just the upgraded version of, like, Eve or Raven, which, I mean, I'll take it. Here, let me quickly do an experiment. I want to see how fast these stacks go down. Let's do... How many bursts? 3, maybe? I mean, you're definitely just not going to want to do this. This is just like a stupid idea. Because, I mean, her whole shtick is about keeping these stacks up. And if you're just running her on off rotation... Oh my god, and I forgot to put her in this slot! No! I wanted to show you guys the, like, bug thingy or whatever. Can I see it from here? No. I feel like it's only in the V slot right here that it happens. Alright, she's still at 90%. That's after one burst. I mean, going off my rotations, I think it takes about like 15-20 seconds to fully do everything. So, I mean, after 3 rotations, I think definitely it'll get under 70%. So far so good, actually. Let's see. Fights last usually around 3 minutes. I think I always like doing the practice tool at the fastest time just because it takes less time. And I think it's 1:30, right? Well, we'll see after this. Okay, still 75. There's the 4th burst right there. Yeah, once we get to the 5th is when she starts losing that attack buff. Oh, did it change the color of this? I wasn't paying attention. I think it did change the color of that, right? It was like all red, and now it's like all white and faded. Oh, that's actually kind of cool, actually. Let's see, 63. The other one is 50, right? Oh my god, I clicked it like 3 times. You'd think I'd remember. Oh, 55. How did I do more damage this time around? I guess Ada did a lot of work. Ada doesn't even have type advantage though. What the fuck? How did she do so much? Wait, did she do all that damage? Wow, wait, yeah, she did a lot of damage. What the heck? Let's see, 130 and she ended around like 50 stacks. Yeah. Whatever. Let me quickly show you guys this funny thing that I realized, but I mean, you definitely don't want to run her on the off rotation. I feel like that's just a waste. And I mean, we don't have much options for like iron units against bosses and solar raids and stuff. So, I mean, that's kind of, yeah, look at this. Dude, what? Why does it look like that, dude? Oh, look at how funny that looks. But yeah, I saw that when I was doing the, what was it? I think it was the story, like, campaign thingy-majiggers for the event. I was like, oh, that is hilarious. Anyways, we'll go into a boss. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really sure how I want to play Ultra. We'll just see when we get there. Alright, here we are with Ultra. I think I'll do this. We're basically comparing her with Raven. That's the comparison I've been making all day, so let's just do that. God dang, I'm out of the chest plates for the abnormals, so whoops. Gonna try to get that up, I suppose. I haven't been missing a gear in a while. The only problem with this comp is I'm kind of scared if I have enough damage to break some of this stuff right here. I think I should have enough healing though. As long as nobody like Grief gets targeted by that, then we should be fine. Like if all the burst 3s get targeted by most of this guy's abilities, then Ada should be able to just heal them up. She easily. Oh, dang it. I actually did not want to do this. Does this get rid of Crown Shield? Fuck, it does. Dang it. Alright, pro strat for Ultra. If you save your burst till right here and you have Crown, you can just eat all that and it won't grief your damage. I like doing that against Ultra because it's just easier. Because the poison won't cut through Crown Shield, so you should just be fine to just base tank everything like a baboon and just do more damage. Okay, I definitely don't want to get hit by that again. Chisato or Raven can get hit by that easily, and they'll just start healing from Ada support thing. But everybody else, no. Yeah, I definitely don't want them to die. Okay. There we go, we burst with Chisato, and Ada's gonna heal her. We should be fine here. Okay, so far we're doing pretty decent damage. The main comparison I am making is with Raven. Raven is pretty useful. Outside of bossing, not too much, but for bossing, very much so. And that's kind of all I really care about nowadays. Just because, I mean, you use one team for campaigning regularly, so you should be fine. Yeah, like this is how I usually like playing Ultra. I just have a Crown's Burst eat that poison, and you should be fine. We should be fine. Alright, so there we go. I really don't want Siren to die here. I need to play a bit safe. I'm doing respectable damage. Oh, I didn't break the poison. This is going to be very bad, actually. Don't die. Oh, burst, please don't die. No! Oh, this is a disaster. Okay, this team is kind of wonky to break some of this poison stuff, but whoops. Dang it! No! This is the fucking problem with Ultra, man. I can't break these poison things if I don't use a specific team. So I'm kind of left like this, where I'm just spraying at these damn poison pouches, and it is not going good. Okay, I'm definitely not going to clear this, especially with Raven reloading. Oh my god, this Raven costume's crazy, bro. Oh my god. I'd literally never use Raven unless I gotta do some raids. I mean, their powers are similar. Yeah, I feel like I would describe Chisato as kind of like a new-ish Raven. I don't know how much value you get out of her with campaigning, though. Just because, I mean, I don't know if assault rifles are the move to do that regularly. Okay, that wasn't a bad showing. Alright. I was kind of skeptical with her details because it was kind of like, and I also don't really like the concept of a unit getting worse the longer the fight goes on. Like, you're forced to burst with her, so that kind of limits her a bit. But, I mean, that is a bit more down the line, so whatever. Alright, so we'll go into some hard mode stages, and then we can finish up here. Alright, here we are with some hard mode stages. We'll just do a couple of these and then be done. But anyways, I think mainly the complaints I have about her getting worse as the fight goes on just kind of limits her off rotation potential, I suppose. Which, I mean, that is important, right? Like, one of the reasons Helm is so crazy, because you don't even need to burst with her, bro. She just offers so much to the team, and then if you even want to burst with her, she just offers even more, so... yeah, no. Especially, that's why I really like this Ada. I've come to really like her. That true damage support and healing for burst 3s is very valuable. Fuck, dude. They should have made it so it was all of the bursts instead of only burst 3. I think they could have done that. Come on, more healing. I know, I'm curious on the other girl. What's her name? Takina? Wonder how she'll fare. I was kind of more interested in her, but it looks like she does respectable damage as Chisato. Maybe I was too harsh on her. All that being said, I do think maybe going for one copy is the move, just because we don't have too many iron units that are really good. Which is funny, because now that she's added, there goes another iron unit that's limited that, you know, people are going to miss out on and are not going to be having the craziest teams for, like, raids that are weak to iron. So, you know, very, very funny, bro. Takina is also iron, am I wrong? I think so. I mean, it's kind of hard to see fucking campaign chapters. Also, I'm like way far behind, so I just overpower these so much. Yeah, I'm like 20k up. God dang it. But I like using these for like skin showcases and stuff, so I don't want to push them too far, because then like the shitty units who, I mean, aren't good and get new skins, I can't really showcase them without them getting their ass blasted. Okay, yeah, that is pretty cool. It has like the flower effect. Every time she loses stacks, it gets more white and like faded. That's actually kind of cool. But anyways, fuck, I lost my train of thought. I was talking about Takina, I think. Yeah, I think both of them are iron, so at this point, I think there's more iron attackers that are collab units than there are iron attackers just regularly. Wait, hold on. I need to check that right now. Yeah, I don't know if she'll be the craziest for campaigning. I think mainly bossing is the move. Alright, let me actually check this, bro, because I swear I'm going crazy. Come on, hurry up and load, man. The loading times, I swear recently, have been even more griefed, man. Iron. There we go. Yeah, collab. I guess Lapless Inner Treasure's not the worst. Soda Bunny is kind of situational, I suppose. And then these two, like, what the fuck, bro? Half of the iron attackers that are good nowadays are fucking collab units, bro. Excuse me? Let me actually double check. The new chick is iron, right? I didn't make that up, right? Yeah, she's iron, okay. However, she is burst tooth, so it's kind of different. Granted, all the burst twos are also that are really good are iron. Yeah, Crown, the Bunny Aid. Let's see. When's Marcy on a treasure, huh? Give me Marcy on a treasure, please. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, I think that is everything. Not the worst showing, all things considered. For her overload gear, I think your best bet is just the regular loadout. So attack, max ammo, and elemental damage up. There's not really much to go off. She doesn't get crazy amounts of value from like crit and stuff. The only real thing you want to make sure is getting as much ammo as you can. So she can proc this right here relatively easy. And, I mean, she has this Jill thing with it. I think it's called the same thing. Wait, hold on. AP rounds. I think Jill's literally called the same thing. Where is my Jill? Did I take her out of the synchro device? I might have, because I got pissed off. Oh, there she is. I did take her out of the synchro. Ha 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 ha. Let's see. Oh, is it not called AP bullets? I thought it was, huh? Let's see. Where the fuck is it? Is it this one? Oh, it's called Magnum Ammo. I could have sworn one of them was called AP. I guess I am tripping. What the heck? But anyways, having the more ammo is going to make that skill proc easier. And then, I mean, the normal damage will be true damage, so that'll buff that as well. Just make sure she's not on the off rotations so she loses this skill, and you should be fine. Cube-wise, I feel like since she needs to attack and hit shots, definitely choose the ammo back one, this one, rather than the quick reload one. This will just make it so that she'll get more ammo. And then, I mean, if you're running her with Siren, Siren will give ammo back when she bursts, so it's just going to be a lot of ammo being replenished and a lot of ammo being dumped so that she can get that skill 2 a bit easier. Let's see. I think other than that, just probably max this skill out first. I mean, all of these you probably want to max out. Maybe not this one, just because the attack buff is like, okay. Let's see, 63. What is that comparable to? I guess we've been doing this to Raven the whole time, so let's see what Raven's stats look like. I haven't checked on Raven in a while. Dang, I didn't level up her thingy for it. What the heck? Let's see. She gets the sustained damage up thing. Dang it. I guess also it was a bit more in Raven's favor because Ultra does have parts. I forgot that Raven gets the bonus damage parsing, which is very good for bossing. I think that's it. Okay, not the worst showing. There's not really much to do with her, though, just because she's kind of a bland unit, I suppose. I mean, she just has damage, and she does more damage when she bursts and replenishes that, like, scale thingy. And I mean, you just want to launch attacks with her and make them hit, and that's literally it. There's not really any tech kind of like Ada where you want to give support to like specific verse 3s because she gives true damage support. But I mean, this isn't the worst. So I guess that is everything. The tribe tower wise doesn't really matter because she's abnormal, so it's just going to be the regular tribe tower. So I think you definitely want to go for at least one copy. It's kind of hard for me to tell you not to summon when it is a collab unit because it's limited. I mean, it's now or never, basically. Unless they do a wave 2 of, I mean, Licorice Recoil. I haven't watched this show, though, so, like, are there other characters where that would be realistic? Maybe. Also, no one really likes this collab from what I've seen, so I don't know how that would go. I think the Japanese player base does like this collab. From the stats of, like, the likes from the releases, I think the Japanese people, I suppose, that play this game liked this better. I haven't checked recently, though. Maybe they've turned on it. I don't know. But, yeah. Anyways, not the worst unit. I think she's definitely comparable to Raven. Maybe a bit better. Just because she doesn't really get any downsides from going against a boss that doesn't have parts. But, like, that's kind of just an extra thing Raven does. And, I mean, gets a decent amount of value from that and some damage. Also, she has sustained damage up, so she is susceptible from getting support from, like, Maid Mast or Maid Anchor. Or if, I mean, they release new units that give support like that. I think they usually do release units, like, relatively frequently that give, like, sustained damage support and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's not unrealistic for them to get a new support. But anyways, yeah, I think that is it. Let me know what you guys think about Chisato as a unit. And I'll catch you guys later.